TechRadar recently made an anti-PC video, and it is just about as bullshit as you would think it is. One thing I noticed that's very odd is that this is a channel with 220,000 subscribers, yet the video, after almost a week now, barely has around 3,500 views. That seems really, really odd to me. I mean, something here just isn't quite right. Yep, there we go.
There's no denying it, PC gaming is the elite of all gaming.
Now, do keep in mind that he did open the video saying this: PC gaming is the elite of all gaming. That is not, however, going to absolve you from any lie or misrepresentation that you tell the viewers of this video about the PC.
Hardware is at the top of its game and price range, and the games look their absolute best. And to top it all off, there's an infinitely customizable element to the platform. But friends, it is time to vent.
Correction, it's time for TechRadar to vent, because I'm not venting. I don't think anyone else is venting. Is anyone else venting?
You love PC gaming, we love PC gaming, but sometimes
you just have to lie about the things you love because I don't know why. I think this is just going to be another classic case of a channel trying to appease their console audience.
Just a few things that you can't help getting annoyed at. So count to 10 slowly and delve into the top things we love to loathe.
We love to loathe? What do you mean we love to loathe? What do we love to loathe about the PC? I'm not masturbating to my sister. I mean, this isn't like one of those guilty pleasure things. What do you mean love to loathe? You love it or you loathe it? I mean, you think these are like pastimes of the PC?
Number 1. Console gamers. The feud between PC and console gamers is pretty much prehistoric. Thought of as the pesky upstarts of the industry, consoles are blamed for diluting gameplay, almost causing the death of the PC itself, and then there's the old keyboard versus joypad debate.
Wait, is that a debate? That's not a debate. There's not a debate to be had.
The hatred may be there, but it's unfounded as PC gaming rules the roost in both technological advancements and in sales.
Developers are outright saying the console is holding us back. This is common sense and it's common knowledge. When you have devs outright saying it, then you have sly, underhanded, shady moves that developers and publishers push on PC versions of things to put them on par with the console, because they don't want people learning that the PC looks so much better and plays so much better and is superior in basically every way that people don't want to buy consoles now.
Number 2. Expensive upgrades. If you've ever wondered why your shoes have holes in or why you never have enough cash to go out, that's because you are a PC gamer and all of your pay packet has been spent on upgrades.
Oh, is this the game we're playing, TechRadar? Okay, I can play that game too. Ever wonder why you have a GED on your wall? Because you're a console gamer. See, it's not hard.
This isn't a one-off spend, it's incremental. You've just installed a new CPU, but now you need a new graphics card.
Why do you need a new CPU? Why would you need a new graphics card?
And you probably need more RAM and a new motherboard.
Wait, need more RAM? My 3-year-old RAM is doing fine. And a new motherboard? Are you a tech site? Do you know anything about computers?
Oh yeah, and your monitor's resolution is too low and your hard drive is now full.
What? Your monitor's resolution is too low? What, you think that your resolution just degrades over time? Oh no, that's right. Your 1080p monitor will always be 1080p. That's right, it doesn't degrade. You don't have to upgrade it unless you want to. And what's this about filling up your hard drive? It's obvious you're looking at this through the lens of a console peasant. It's a lot easier to add more storage space to your PC than a console, and a console can support much, much more space at one given time. I don't understand where you're coming from. Again, are you a tech site?
Number 3. Driver issues. Windows is a lot more stable than it used to be, and DirectX is friends with most hardware, but occasionally there'll be one jigsaw piece in your elite gaming machine that has some sort of driver issue.
I mean, it varies from GPU to driver to manufacturer to game. I've never had any driver issues. I just upgrade drivers whenever a new one's out. And if a driver is bad, you can just, use the old one.
Maybe it's just as a boss appears, or it might be before your game begins. A critical error will pop up on the menu screen, and Device Manager will be a reluctant friend for the next few hours.
And 3 years, I've never had to go to my Device Manager. I did it once, optionally, just to squeeze some more frames out of fear, but that was it. Yes, I understand that's anecdotal. But there simply has never, ever been a time that I've spent on my PC in 3 years where I've had to go to the device manager. I've used a variety of webcams and mice and microphones, headsets, and everything, and it's never been an issue. If it is, though, it's hardly a multi-hour process.
Number 4. Crashes. Worse than drivers is a full-on crash. It's a lot rarer to see the blue screen of death, but it's still there in Windows 10, and we've always wondered, why is it blue anyway? Whatever the reason, hopefully the computer will boot up after a hard reset so that you can search the net for the error code for some clue as to why this travesty happened.
Nobody at TechRadar who owns a computer made this video. I'm thoroughly convinced of it. I'm thoroughly convinced nobody that had anything to do with the production of this video has even looked at a computer in their lifetime. I mean, shit, it has been 3 years I've been gaming on the PC. Where are all these mythical, awful crashes that people keep talking about? Where are all these crashes? I can't find them. They don't happen to me. Maybe they happen to everybody else. But I can't find all these crashes people talk about.
Number 5. Lag.
Here at TechRadar, we don't believe that lag exists on console. It is a purely exclusive phenomenon to the PC.
Despite having several bro constrictors worth of fibre optic cables snaking around your house, there will always be lag.
Yes, there will always be lag. Yes, there will always be lag. It takes time for data to travel from computer to server. There will always be lag. Reason number 6, your computer uses electricity, which costs money. Don't you hate that your computer uses electricity and you have to pay for that electricity? I mean, that's basically what you're saying here. Lag is universal. There is lag in cell phones, there's lag everything. Unless you're talking about input lag, which can be mitigated by hardware that you buy. Because the input lag on consoles, especially if you're playing on a television at 30 frames a second, is astronomically more high. It could be many multiples more high. I mean, you guys are a tech website.
1 minute you're next to your friend in Black Ops 3 and the next minute they have walked onto the other side of the map.
But if you just had a console, you would never see your friends skip around like that. Everything would be perfect and there would be no lag. Also, Scarlett Johansson would give you a blowjob.
It's not big, it is not clever, and now you've been dumped off the server because of your rubbish connection. Number 6. Desktop clients such as Uplay, Steam and Origin.
Alright, at this point, this is a joke video. This is a joke, and you just missed April by about a month and a half. This is a joke video, and you got me.
Don't get us wrong, desktop clients are mostly fantastic. There's the convenience of not having to leave the house to buy a new game, and there are constant bug fixes and online support.
Now watch us flip this into a bad thing somehow.
However, you often need to be online constantly to play, and clients are often bogged down with niggles when downloading things.
I don't know what bolted down with niggles means. It sounds like a slur for black midgets. But Steam works fine in offline mode. I mean, you're a tech website, and you just said PC's great, and all these clients are wonderful, and here you are saying that you have to be online to play your Steam games. I don't understand. The people who made this video have never played a game on a computer. I'm thoroughly convinced of it. That's just an outright lie. If my internet from Comcast decides that it needs to go offline for a little bit while they do repairs or reboot something, Steam isn't going to quit. It's just going to go into offline mode, in which case nothing will change, I just can't play with other people.
Sometimes there is just no beating a physical product.
This is true, so just buy the physical product. Buy CD. They make CDs for PC games. Now, they're probably not going to make them in the future. That's probably going to be the same for everything eventually. But let's be frank, if you don't have an internet connection, if you can't afford an internet connection, then you probably have bigger issues right now than the efficacy of your PC gaming rig.
Number 7. Building a PC. The ultimate way to display your PC gaming prowess is by constructing your very own dream machine.
Really? That's it? Oh. Well. Okay. That was easy.
However, that dream can quickly turn into a nightmare, and it's not just about the cost. It's also about the painstaking amount of time and effort to get the thing to actually boot up.
I built the PC I have now, I put it together, okay? I put it together. It took me, I don't know, 3 hours or so, but I went into it cold. I watched a Linus Tech Tip video of him assembling a computer. I just did what he did. And bam, that was it. Computer worked. I was super proud of myself. Changing graphics cards. Gloop, gloop. Unclip it, put the new one in, plug it up. Bam, you're good to go. Installing hard drives, you just plug it in and enable it, and you're good to go. I mean, building a PC is the most complicated thing in the world, according to everybody who has not actually done it.
Whether it's finding out that cables aren't attached to the motherboard correctly,
If they're attached incorrectly, well then they wouldn't have fit together. You wouldn't have the socket and the plug fitting together and mating perfectly. It's just not... You can't do it wrong. I mean, these people have never done it, have they? They've never done it.
getting freaked out by how much thermal paste you need to apply to the processor.
The people who are confused by the amount of thermal paste you put on the CPU, which is just a little dabble-do-ya, they're probably the same people who can't open doors.
Or merely losing an important screw.
I mean, maybe they're looking at this from the perspective of Helen Keller, right? Maybe that's what they're doing. Helen Keller, how hard is it to put together a PC? Wow, that sounds really hard.
PC building will certainly take a few years off your life with the stress.
Not as much as listening to this video will.
Number 8. Lack of local multiplayer. If there's one thing that PCs lack, it is interaction between several people in the same room. PC games may encourage human interaction in online gaming, but there is a level of jealousy, perhaps not rage, that can be levered at our sociable console brethren.
Alright, I'm willing to go along with this one. Yes, PC is not as strong as the console when it comes to local cooperative, when it comes to split screen. You can do it on PC to some degree, but not as much as a console lets you do, though both systems seem to be having less and less split screen options available.
Number 9. Other PC gamers.
So reason 1 was console gamers, and reason whatever this is PC gamers. Shit, I guess we just don't like anybody. I guess PC gamers just can't get along with anybody, can we?
Trolls lurk everywhere, not least online. First-person shooters are fertile ground for them, and they will teabag, dish your playing style, and camp like it's going out of fashion. They will also try to rile you until you inevitably rage quit.
Yes, he said inevitably, as in it will happen. You will rage quit every time a troll comes by. A troll's gonna come by, and inevitably, you're just gonna quit the game. Well, TechRadar, newsflash, not everybody in the world is as thin-skinned as you are, and not everybody in the world lets the tiniest little nothings bother them so much that we have to quit a video game.
But it's not just that. PC gamers can be hardware snobs, and yes, we did just say that.
After every reason in this video, you should say, yeah, we did just say that.
Maybe they've been snooty about the type of RAM you decided to buy, but whatever they said, stay clear of all of the above types. Number 10. Backwards compatibility.
This has got to be a joke video. There's got to be a joke. There's no way. There's no way that they are saying that backwards compatibility is something we hate about PC games. There's no way. It's the most backwards compatible system that exists. Tomb Raider 3, The Adventures of Lara Croft, 1998, works fine on my PC. Deus Ex, 16 years old, works fine on my computer. Okay, play Deus Ex on your Xbox One. Play Tomb Raider 3 on your Xbox One. Not even that, I'll just go back last generation. Put in your Xbox 360 games in your Xbox One, and then roll the dice and pray that it works.
Upgrades are great when they work, and it's even better to revisit an old game to see the frame rates go through the roof. However, upgrading to Windows 10 means that you're probably not going to be able to play that old classic, whether it's Wing Commander or something else.
That's weird because I swapped over to Windows 10 a couple days ago, and it was extremely smooth. I can't believe how easy it was, actually. And it's been giving me no problems. And maybe you don't know, but there are entire websites devoted to preserving these games and selling them to you and ensuring they're compatible. I'm not going to sit here and say that there's a 100% guarantee that every single game ever made will be compatible with modern systems, but I will give you a 100% guarantee that the PC is by far your best option to enjoy old games. I mean, what a joke of a video. What an absolute joke of a video. 220,000 subscribers. 3,500 watches. That's so weird. I mean, this video is clearly made through the lens of a console peasant who doesn't know anything about anything. I don't think the people who made this video know anything about PC gaming. It's obvious that this video had an agenda in mind, and that was the appeasement of the console community, and they would spread lies and misinformation to do that.